Hello, I am Jake Fedora 15, and this is The Spirit and the Mouse, a platformer that was released by Albloon last year in September. We're about to get started with the run. I will talk more about it as we go. So let me just erase this previous run file and we'll be ready to go. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey Zach, how's it going, bud? Still playing? Yeah. Here in the mouse. Here in this game, we are going to play as the title Mouse as she goes around the sleepy little town of Santa Clara and helps the various residents with various problems. Along the way, we will meet eating again. Gotcha. Now, Mouse isn't having the greatest start to the night, as you can see. She's being chased by a feline. Now, I will say these cutscenes are unskippable, and the beginning is a little slow, but once we get into some action, we're gonna have some pretty good action. Now, right up front, I do want to say we don't really know of any useful glitches or a speed run in this run as of right now, so it is a glitchless any percent. But it's still a fun run. It's a really fun run. Alright, so our mouse friend here likes to help humans. She hears all these humans talking about their various trouble, and she thinks to herself, man, I wish there was something I could do to help the humans. So, when we come up here to the top, Mouse will finally get her chance. This villager's like, it's always raining, and she can't get her window open to get her laundry in that she hung out to dry. And her favorite scarf gets blown away in the storm. High and high it goes, where it gets stuck on a pole on the top of the city hall, I believe this is. I know, right, bud? Poor mouse. But she thinks to herself, I could climb the big pole and bring back the scarf. I like helping people, so I'm gonna go do it. I am going to go get the scarf. You'll have to excuse my splits being bare also. This is a new computer from where I've run it in the past, and I just didn't bother to put in my PB splits. But no, this is not my first run. So now we have to climb City Hall. There's a squeak button, by the way. I won't be squeaking too much. It's fun to squeak, but I won't do it, so. We'll climb City Hall and try to free that scarf. It's easy to get stuck on that corner right there. Alright, so having reached this strange pole on top of a building, Mouse is just gonna shimmy up said pole and get that scarf. But unfortunately, that's not a pole. Or you see, that is a lightning rod. And what do lightning rods do? Yeah. The Mouse gets zapped. But Mouse is not dead. Mouse is not dead. Mouse has been imbued with electrical powers by the character who is talking to us right now. And we're about to go meet our guide for this game, the spirit of the Spirit and the Mouse title. Once again, all these cutscenes are unskippable, so... But yes, this is Lumion. He is what you call a spirit guardian. His job is to do what Mouse wants to do. Keep the humans happy. The Maker has sent him down to check on the... Let's put it this way. The storm that we just saw, the rain and the lightning and all that, has affected the humans, and Lumion is here to try to get everything going back in the way it should be going. So... Unfortunately, Lumion's gonna talk forever, but he likes to talk. But when that lightning bolt hit us, which was Lumion himself, he was that lightning bolt, he was stuck in the lightning rod, and we, as the Mouse, absorbed his powers. That's why we have these electrical powers. What my chat likes to call it is, we're now a Pikachu clone. So... And it's true, we are an electric mouse, so we might as well be a Pikachu clone, right? But yeah, so now we, having his powers, have to do Lumion's job. We're gonna start here in East Street. We have 2 missions here in East Street to begin the game. Our first is at this bistro right here, the TV has been knocked off, so the owner of the bistro and his employee cannot watch their favorite show. At least I think he's the owner. It's been a while since I've read this, but anyway. they can't watch their favorite TV show, and it's the season finale tonight, so the TV's off, and we can't do that. We can't let the poor man miss his TV show. So we gotta find out his problem first. We gotta hear what the problem is. Next, we are about to go to what is known as I call it a Kibling box. I'm not sure what the actual pronunciation is, but I call it Kibling box, where we'll meet the other guides or people we have to help in this game, which are called the Kiblings. Once again, I may not be pronouncing it right, but that's just how I choose to pronounce it. Maybe one day I will actually learn how. We have to get a little bit of energy there, because we have to have 25 energy to start up this Kibling box. So the Kibling box is actually think of it as a breaker. Like a breaker box. These things help regulate the power, I believe. And these little guys, these little balls of electrical energy, spirit-looking things, are the Kiblings. We have to go around and help each Kibling with their task to have them go back to the Kibling box so we can start it up and start the power back up. Anyway, this first guy is Keyable, or Keycable, one of the two. And his dilemma is the antenna dish around the area are not pointing to the main antenna, so the reception's not as good. So we have to redirect these 3 antenna dish. So what we're going to do is, first we're going to run over to this one. We might get there in time. Then we're going to immediately drop down here and run over and meet our second Kibling. This is Keypost. His mission is, during that storm, letters were blown out of various post boxes and mailboxes in the area. So he wants us to clean up the mail. His job is to put the mail back in the mailboxes. And unfortunately, he's like, taxes? Hey, taxes sound urgent. I'm sure the people that got the taxes really don't think they're... Now here, I'm going to try to run up the center instead of running on the stairs, because it's faster than climbing the stairs. Alright, we did it. So we're actually going to finish the Keypost quest before we finish Keycable, Keyable. Once again, I'm not quite sure which one it is. Because where we end with Keypost is where we need to climb up to rearrange those other 2 antenna dish. I like Keypost's hat. He's not as cool as my hat, of course, but... I mean, it's a newsy hat. It's a poster boy hat, so it's very appropriate. But yeah, we go around to 5 different mailboxes. Alright. Approaching the final mailbox. Then we'll be able to rearrange those final antenna dish, and then we will be able to move on with our mousy adventures. So, having completed his task, he returns to the Kibling box and is ready to help us. When they leave behind a little energy. You're going to want to collect some energy to help power future Kibling boxes. There's our next antenna dish. I'm getting this power socket. Those blue light bulbs are not important for any percent, as you can imagine, but... Unfortunately, we grabbed the ledge twice there. Grabbing the ledge does take time that we'd rather not spend, but hey, sometimes you grab the ledge. So now Kikable can get the TV working again. Returning to the Kibling box, we can turn the TV back on. And that is the end of our first Kibling box. Each Kibling box gives us one of those blue light bulbs that we don't really care about. Then we have to go back to the person that we're helping and retrieve our happiness. Happiness are little orbs of blue energy with a heart in the middle. So, physical manifestation of happiness, that's what it looks like, if you've ever wondered. Now, our friend Lumien's like, hey Mouse, come back here, I gotta talk to you. So, we have to run all the way back up to where Lumien's at, and... like... Yo, Mouse, I need to talk to you. Alrighty. So let's run to our plug. At least this plug stays active. If we had to climb that scaffolding every time, that would be... yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Lumien's like, you got the happiness? Well, give it to me. So we give Lumien the happiness. Hey, Christos, how's it going? It really is pizza time, ain't it? So Lumien's like, yo, you see that, Kibling down there by the fountain? He wants to talk to you. That is actually a quest we do not have to do. That is 100% only, because those light bulbs, it's the shop, basically. You bring him light bulbs, you pay him energy, and you can buy some useful abilities. So, excuse me. Basically, for any percent, that little conversation is a waste of our time. Alright, being in East Street, Big Mouth Lumion calls us up and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna show you where the next person needs your help. So, do me a favor, go over there. Anyway, Christos, how are you doing this evening? Hope you're doing well. Not quite pizza time, but soon it will be. Alright, so we are about to enter the biggest piece of RNG in this game. Now, RNG in this game is not like it's going to kill your run or anything like that. It's just time waste, so we're good on that. So, the RNG, not a big deal. This is Sophie. Her big thing is she is trying to do her last paper to get like her doctorate or something. I can't remember, but it might have been a master's. But anyway, it's her last paper. So when she finishes that paper, she'll be done. But the power will not stay on, and every time it flickers, she loses some progress because she doesn't save enough. I'm sure we all know how that is. But yeah, this Kibling box has 3 sets of challenges. I call one hide and seek with the triplets. I'll get more on that in a second. The second is with Key Sprint. Key Sprint is trying to run and break the speed of sound. Break the sound barrier. And the third is Key Learn, who's annoying. But once again, more on him later. I like to start with the triplets because they're the worst. Biggest form of RNG in this game. Hopefully they'll be nice to me tonight. If the triplets are nice, your run will be pretty good. But the triplets can be a pain. And here are the triplets right here. You have to play hide and seek with them twice. They will show you where they are, because they'll use their power and stuff, and little sparks will come out. But it's random each time where they are. They don't have that many patterns, so I got a lot of the patterns memorized, but every now and then you still see something that you don't want to see. And I can't climb. Now, that wasn't a horrible first hide and seek. I did miss that once because I guessed. You can only miss 3 times. But now we actually have to go play hide and seek with them again. But for me, this one's a lot easier because it's a lot more consistent. There's always one in this light. One's in this bucket right now, or this water can. Did we get the one on the stairs? We did not. We got the one by the door. See, we can deal with that. I much prefer the second round of hide and seek than the first one, but... So those 3 go back to the Kibling box. But yeah, that is RNG in this game. That is the RNG in this game. There used to be other portions of this game that we thought were RNG. Turns out they're not. This is Key Coach and Key Sprint. Like I said, they're trying to break the sound barrier. So, we're going to help charge Key Sprint up to help him break the sound barrier. He's a being of electricity, so if we give him a hand, he'll run faster. Missed him that time. Unfortunately, it is random how wide or narrow he travels. And as he goes faster, there. Watch Key Coach's face. I love his face. I mean, I love it. I love his face there. But yeah, he did it. So they will now go back to the Kibling box. Alright, let's go see our friend Keylearn. Our friend Keylearn. The reason I don't like Keylearn is he wastes a lot of time with his... What he is... He's going to ask us for some prices and dates and stuff. But he's not going to just tell us what he wants. He's going to give us a riddle. First thing he wants to know is how much a cup of coffee is at the local coffee shop. So he's going to give us a dark beverage sold nearby. How much does it cost? Luckily, this game is amazing and you don't even have to leave to go find out. You can just already have the knowledge ahead of time and tell him, and he's like, "Ooh, okay, mouse, I got you. When was the old well made in Santa Clara?" Oops, that was a menuing mishap. When was the old well made, huh, mouse? I have my little cheat sheet with me at every run with all these numbers, so if I do forget, they're right here in front of me. Because there's quite a few different quests that you can do that with, where if you just know the answer ahead of time, you don't have to run and get any information. But yeah. Now, we stabilize Sophie's power, and she can finish her paper. And once again, give us some happiness. And once again, he gives us one of those light bulbs. It's always sad when those Kibling box shut down. They say goodbye, world, like they're not gonna wake back up or something. And I guess they might not. So, once again, our friend Lumien's gonna be like, "Hey, mouse, come here." But this time, I have enough power to teleport you back. Do you want me to teleport you back? Why can't he do that every time he wants to talk to us? I don't know, but hey. It is what it is, I guess. But he does. We have to go talk to him like 5 different times, including that first time we climbed back up the building. And he teleports us back twice. Oh, yeah, I don't get it. Now he's going to give us a new power. Power to turn ourselves into a current of electricity. But with this new power also comes help with speedrunning. I was messing around with this power during one of my runs, and I noticed if you go into electric mode like that, you will not grab the ledge when you're jumping off. You know, those few times I've ledge grabbed, and I'm like, oh, we got the ledge grab, that wastes time. As long as you're in lightning mode, you will not ledge grab. So, whenever I'm about to jump off something, I will go into lightning mode and get free fall. And the best part is, no fall damage, so it doesn't matter how high you jump. That was one of the first things I tested in a casual playthrough. But we're going to the north part of town now, which is bigger than East Street, and we have 4 Kibling boxes to complete there. But they're not bad. They're not bad. In fact, I think I like some of the stuff you do in Northtown better than what you do in little old East Street, so not bad at all. Then we'll electrify ourselves and go right through. Northtown, the commercial district. Alright. Our first stop is the lamp shop. Where Juliet and Julian is the little brother and wants to go home, but his sister still has some work to do. Julian makes the joke about a ghost being around causing the lights to flicker. And at first Juliet's like, yeah, ghost, I'm trying to work, leave me alone. But then the power goes out completely, and, you know, we go to work. So now they think there's a ghost. Because of course they do. We climb up to the Kibling box. And we start it up. Give me 30 energy, please. Only two this time. We have Key Cry and Key Senior. Or Key Senior, or I don't know. Some of these names are confusing. But before we start our quest with those two, I am going to activate this wire so I have access to it later. And then we're going to take this wire over to Key Senior. Key Senior, we also have a cheat sheet. So, it's amazing. Yeah, I'll go back to the Kipling box, young whippersnapper, once you help me with this. Alright, give me the code. I need the code. Go look at those 3 boxes and bring me the code with the green symbol. Okay? Bring me the code. Well, since we already know the code, we can just say it's 9998. You're like, okay, we'll try it. He's like, yeah, that's the right code. Alright, follow me to the next one. And then he walks for 30 years, and, you know. He walks for 30 years, that's all. You have to go get the things for 101, but we know it's 3225. And once again, he just teleports this time. Like, you couldn't have done that last time. Or something like that, I don't know. So we gotta jump down. Using our lightning technique, we can avoid grabbing a ledge. This one's 0285. And Key Senior goes to the Kibling box. So now we're gonna go see Key Cry. I get caught on that ledge every now and then. Key Cry heard talking of a ghost in the apartment. Like, are you a ghost? And you say, no. But that's totally what a ghost would say. And runs away. And then says, leave me alone. And, you know, we can't do that. We are a spirit guardian, so we can't exactly just leave Key Cry alone. So, Key Cry runs back over there. So, we're gonna have to trick Key Cry. We lower that. We lower that awning. We go back over here. Since Key Cry cannot jump across the street again, Key Cry is going to... You'll never reach me over here, you old rotten ghost. But I have bad news for Key Cry. We're gonna dump Key Cry on the ground. I like to point this out in my my speedruns, but look at the Teddy Mouse. I like the Teddy Mouse. That's a nice... I'm going back to the Kibling box. Please don't follow me there. You know what I'm saying. But since we already turned that on... we are free to help the siblings with their ghost, which is just, a faulty circuit breaker or something. So yeah, let's go collect our happiness and move on to pizza time. Now, guys, it is pizza time. It is pizza time now. Lumien's like, good job, Mouse. Now get back to work. And good luck. This is Lisa. She's having problems with some power at the pizzeria. Now, Lisa is just the employee. Her boss is at home asleep, and she's called the power company because the porch heaters are off. The sign has blown away. She says, I gotta fix that, but I'm trying to get a hold of the power company. And also, the menu has blown away. The sign has broken off. So, this poor lady's got... She's not doing pretty good tonight. And her boss is at home sleeping this whole time, so... Once again, I'm going to go ahead and activate this before I interact with the Kibling box, just for a shortcut. Excuse me, mouse. Can you not? This one needs 50 energy. So, our Kiblings, we have 3 this time. Before we head down to do the other Kiblings, we're going to go ahead and activate this quest. This is Key Cold. He was trying to fix the heaters when, unfortunate events happen, and now he thinks he's going to fall and die. So he asked us to move that cart in position so he can fall. Why he doesn't just ask us to pull him up, I don't know, but hey. But we're going to start by falling off with Keyscribe here. Keyscribe is going to rewrite the menu. He's going to ask us the price. He has all the prices except 2. So, first he wants to know the price of a margarita pizza. And that's going to run you like 8 francs and 65 whatever, equivalent to our cents is. I know a franc, but I don't know what the equivalent to our cent is. Now, he's going to ask us the price of an avocado and banana pizza. And that's going to run you 6 francs with 45 whatevers. So, yeah. We already know what Keyscribe's prices are, so he's ready to go back to the Kibling box as soon as he gets out of that bubble. So, he takes off. Next, we have this poor fella over here. Key Clumsy. He was going to hang the sign back up. He was trying to fix the sign when all of a sudden the most beautiful firefly passed. And you can't advance that text any faster, so... And he fell off and he got stuck in this predicament, so... Yeah, he's not doing too hot. Oh yeah, we gotta... We got to, help him out. First thing we gotta do is get this rock out of the way. That way we can get to where he's at, and... zap. Key Clumsy is a very short one. He fixes the sign, and Pizza Eclair has a sign again. And he returns to the Kibling box. But we still have Key Cold to get unstuck, so... We gotta go move this. Gotta move this. And with that in place, he's like, I'm gonna jump. Oh wait, I'm too scared. So, you know what you do when somebody needs help jumping, right? Well, I hope you don't do what we're about to do. Because, manners. You don't zap them and make them fall. He Cold thinks he's dying. And then he's like, oh wait, no, I'm good. Let me fix the heaters, and then I'll go back to the Kibling box. Returns to the Kibling box. So we activate the pizza free Kibling box. This is a pretty long wire. I mean, if you notice that. So now what we're going to want to do is fall off right here and land on the table. Keeps us from having to climb back up the chair. Lumion calls us up and like, you're doing good, Mouse. Keep it up. So yeah, Mouse is getting what she always wanted. She wanted to help people. She's getting her chance. Alright, this next guy, poor thing. His power's not working. He's hungry and he's sick. So the poor thing's like... He wants to eat. He wants his quiche. But unfortunately, his oven's not working. His electric oven. He tries to eat the frozen quiche. That really hurts his teeth. So he gets a smart idea. Hey, I got this battery-powered hair dryer. That's gonna take all night to unfold that quiche. So... Fine, Mouse. So, we're gonna help him out. I feel sorry for the poor guy. Not only is he sick and not feeling good, but he's also got a hair dryer and he's hungry. So let's see if we can do something about it. Now this Kibling box, it's seen better days. It's seen better days. As you can see, it's missing an eye, it's missing its bow tie. This Kibling box got beat up. Like legit, beat up. We're about to go see my favorite Kibling. I don't know why he's my favorite. I haven't figured it out, but he is my favorite, so. But yeah, this is Key Dive. He's an inventor. That's not why he's my favorite, because, you know, I don't go around inventing a lot of things. But anyway, Key Dive, he's my favorite. I haven't figured it out why, but he is. So he wants a metal bar. What we gotta do is he found some parts of that Kibling box in the mud at the bottom of the river. So he is going to build a harpoon of sorts to fish out the metal. And he has to wear that suit because he's a being of electricity and gets shorted out. But that helmet will keep him from being shorted out. Only problem is, whatever he builds breaks. So we gotta... And this is random right here. What he asked for and when. And how many. So... It's a little random, unfortunately. But overall, it's pretty fair. So this one's an even better Super Orpoon. So he's gonna go back down. But unfortunately, it breaks again. So, once again, we go back to work sending him the things he asked for. We want to see low numbers and things close together. But unfortunately, he's not being nice right now. Yeah, we've had to cross the street way too many times, so... And now, this is the Orpoon X. Too bad he didn't just make that the first time. So, yeah. We're done with Key Dive. Key Dive is good. we take this socket. And our next kibling is actually right here. This is Key Clean. Key Clean is looking for pieces of the same kibling box in the trash. So what Key Clean's gonna do is dig through the trash, but Key Clean makes a mess. Key Clean throws trash on the ground. And Key Clean's like, hey, Mouse, while I finish looking for this thing, can you clean up my mess? And we're like, fine. I used to think this trash was random, but it's actually the same every time. Same spread, same number of trash every time. This is the best trash can because there's only 4 pieces. Trash that hit the ground, and then we run down the stairs. And this is one of the worst trash cans. Like, hey, Mouse. I know that you're like a spirit guardian and I'm a kibling, but clean up my mess. Then our final trash can is right over here, across the street from the lamp shop. Still asking me to clean up the mess at our 4th trash can. Like, I think we know by now. Alright, we're about to go turn on that poor guy's power so he can have his quiche. Unfortunately, we gotta run all the way back up here. This is why I like running up the middle. You see what falling off will do. He has his eyes back, but it's looks like a wounded eye, and the bow tie's not hanging straight. That kibling box has seen better time. So, yeah. He's like, quiche, 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 quiche. Can't wait to gobble you up. Alright, one more kibling box, and then we can enter endgame. One more, and then we can enter in game. Alright, next we have Eugene. Eugene is an artist. He just wants to paint. He just wants to paint. But his power's out. And also, the flickering pharmacy lights next door are also hurting his eyes. I mean, he got a headache. The poor guy's just having a bad night. So, you know, we're gonna help him too. This Kibling box has 2 sets of Kiblings that we get to work with. We'll save Big Head for a minute. We're gonna go across the street and take care of the pharmacy first. So, yeah, we're gonna climb up on the pharmacy and we're gonna go meet Key Boss, who thinks Key Boss is the best ever and can do no wrong. Whereas Key Boss is actually an incompetent. Keyfix is the yes man and thinks Key Boss can do no wrong either. But unfortunately, Key Boss is like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I can't let Mouse find it. Hey, Mouse, you go do something, and then I will fix it. Whereas, we know how to fix it. We got to spell out in a row the pharmacy. So, Key Boss's quest is really, really short, so we like that. But Big Head is even shorter. I'll show you what I mean. So we'll go take this plug again. Got a tall forehead here. He wants to send us on this wild goose chase to find a code. We don't need to go on that wild goose chase. Like everything else we've dealt with codes and numbers, we know it ahead of time, so 7548 is our code, so. And we just happen to be here next to the Kibling box to Go ahead and power her up. This is a very, very, very long wire, unfortunately. Alright. We just gotta go talk to Eugene, and we in there. And now the light's on, he's laughing maniacally, wah ha 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 ha, and then his neighbors tell him to shut up, you idiot. Alright, Lumien's gonna call us back for a third time now. Oh, I was wrong. He doesn't call us back. Well, no, including that very first time where all we have to do is go at the light socket, then yeah. Oh yeah. It's technically for a fourth time. If you don't want to count that first visit to Lumien, then he'll call us back 4 times, and he'll zap us back too. So we hand over the happiness that we gathered. And Lumien's like, hey, this is enough to get me back to the sky. But y'all notice that there's still 3 splits left. Even though there's really only 2 splits left. That last split is just for me to see how bad my end split is really. So, you know. So yeah, he's like, hey, I'm going home now. Good job, Mouse. But Mouse is like, oh my goodness, there's still a human that needs help. So Mouse is gonna scurry up that pole and grab onto Lumien like, hey, we're not done. What do you think you're doing? Someone still needs help. What are you squeaking about? Unfortunately, this doesn't go by very fast either, so... I mean, I'm mashing and you'll still see how slow it was going, so... He's like, fine, you can go help your human. But there's no Kibling box over there, so you're going by yourself. So he unlocks the west. The door to the west. Like I said, there is no Kibling box over here, so we are going in. See what's going on over there by ourselves. Let's head over there. Western Residence. Alright, so we're gonna go see what's going on at West Residence. Alright, so this is Rose. What Rose wants to do is see a meteor shower tonight. But unfortunately, the meteor shower is going to be obscured from her by light pollution from the next town over. You know, where the lights are so bright that you can't really see that well. But Keylern, our nemesis, who wants to give us all those riddles, he's like, hey, I'm gonna help you out, Mouse, but we're gonna do it by riddles. So you want to call a Kibling in the next town over and ask them to turn the lights down? Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna call next door and be like, hey, can you turn your lights down, please? We want to see the meteor shower. Keylern's like, yeah, we can do that, but I'm gonna give you a riddle, because that's who I am. Luckily, we have the shortcut to Northtown. That's amazing. So, first thing Keylern's gonna do is send us out to find an architect. An architect. And you know what I'm trying to say. The guy that designs the thing. So, who do we know that's an inventor that's good at designing things? That's right. My boy, Keydive. My boy, Keydive. So we're gonna go tell Keydive, hey, Keylern needs your help building something. He's like, building something? I'm so there. And, you know, just goes on. Unfortunately, we have to run all the way back to West Residence before we can start collecting the rest of the Kiblings. Because, yeah, spoiler alert, and I know the split says it too, Kibling hunt. We're about to go on a Kibling hunt. But though, thankfully, they're in the same place every time. So it's not really a hunt. I just named it that because, well, why not? So yeah, we're conspiring to build an antenna. Alright, so first we gotta go collect our Kibling strike team, who is gonna start with Keyclean. Keyclean will be in charge of helping us. Well, maybe I won't spoil what they're wanted for. Let's just collect the Kiblings and then we'll go over it in turn. Spoiling. Silly me. Now the arrow that usually leads us to where we need to go, not really gonna help us here. So yeah, Keyclean. But yeah, Mouse. I got you. Now we're gonna go grab Key Boss and Key Fix. Key Boss and Key Fix are over here by Eugene. Yeah, we're not here for Big Head. One time I fell through that grate and fell right to the floor. Yeah, we want you to be in charge. Yeah. Key Boss is like, hey, I can be a boss. So now we're heading over to East Street to collect a few more Kiblings. Next is Key Sprint and Key Coach. They'll be vital for this job. We're gonna catch Key Sprint as he's coming up those stairs that we went up a long time ago when we were dealing with the mail. And luckily, like Key Boss and Key Fix, Key Sprint and Key Coach are together, so you don't gotta go talk to each one individually. Next, we're gonna go get my favorite Kiblings, the triplets. If it wasn't for those triplets, my PB would be a lot lower. Believe you me. Okay, maybe not a lot lower, but it'd be a little lower. Silly me. Oh yeah, triplets. Like, should we help Mouse or not? I mean, she did play hide and seek with us. She did do that. Alright, fine, we'll help. Yes, Mouse is a confirmed female, because the game says she. And last, but not least, Keyable, Keyable, whatever you want to call it, be the final member of our squad. So now we head back to West Residence and build the tower. Yeah. We did really good. We did really good. Our strike team is now complete. Even though we're not really striking. Alright, let's talk to Key Boss, not Key Fix. Key Boss so we can get us going. Alright, first we're gonna look with oh my goodness, that's a G, not a C. I just realized this is Key Glean. That makes a lot more sense than Key Clean. Oh my goodness. Alright, anyway, we have a metal detecting hat. So we're looking for garbage to build this antenna. Garbage to build this antenna. I used to think this was random, but turns out, no, it's not. Not random at all, actually. Oops, I missed. Right in here. Alright, so we got all our stuff. Yeah. You can only imagine how confusing that was when I thought it was random. And oh my goodness, I realized that's Key Glean. Makes a lot more sense than Key Clean. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now we're gonna work with our dude, Key Dive, to actually build the tower. So the triplets are gonna bring things before us, and we have to send the right part to Key Dive. Kind of like what we did during the Key Dive actual help Key Dive, but this time there's a few more parts. The parts are in the same order every time. Which triplet brings it to you is a little different. Usually, single ponytail here has the pipe, then double ponytail will have most everything else, and then... But this time, double ponytail had most things. So that is still a little random, but it's not randomness that's gonna hurt anything. Alright, now that the tower is built, he is 72% sure this will work. That's not very good odds, but hey, it's Key Dive. Why not? Clean job, mouse. Now we gotta charge the thing. How are we gonna charge it, you ask? Well, we're gonna use Key Sprint. Since he can break the sound barrier, we're gonna play a similar game to what we played when we were trying to get him back to the Kibling box again. Except this time it is harder. Though he's running in a straight line this time instead of a circle, the times you have to shock him goes down if you miss, and it's easier to miss because he's random. And you can't move forward more than this. But yeah, this is called Power Tennis. First time I've actually read that. And sometimes you'll shock him and it won't register. Kind of like that. So sometimes you can do it right and it still messes up. But hey, that was pretty clean. I will be happy with that. But hey, we get to see Key Coach's face again, which is amazing, and I'm always welcoming that. Slow down. Slow down. Remember your training. I can't. And then the face. I just love it. I just love it. I'm sorry. We're okay. Alright, now we have to calibrate it. So we're gonna work with Keycable, Keysable, something like that, and calibrate. We're gonna shock these nodes and turn the various parts of the tower until they turn green. Alright. Hey, Wise. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good. Now we gotta run to the top of the tower and shock that thing. Anyway, how you doing today, Wise? Hope you're doing good. Alright, we're connected. We got a good signal. Now we go talk about putting the meteor show. Doing good. Didn't really get around to doing half the things I planned. Don't I know how that is, Wise? I've had a lot of days like that here lately, actually. we almost forgot the most important part, which is a phone. Yeah, we put a phone receiver on there, and then we let so then we let Keylearn make the phone call. Hey, that's fine. That is fine, Wise. We lost the signal. Keylearn. I know it's not really Keylearn's fault, but another invention by Keydive is messed up. I'm good, but I didn't get around. It sum up a lot of days. Me too, Wise. Just me too. I know exactly what you're talking about. But before the tower went down, we did get a hold of the other town, and they were able to lower the power. So Rose will get to see her meteor shower. Smash, 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 smash. So at least Keydive's tower lasted long enough to let Rose see her meteor shower. And then the lights come back up to full strength, and so remember, guys, light pollution is a thing. Alright, so let's go get that. Let's go get that last piece of happiness, and then we will head back to Lumion one more time. So he's gonna call us and be like, "Hey, Mouse, come back over here." I'm like, all right. Oh yeah, here we go, guys. This end split is not very long at all. It's like 5 minutes. Maybe a little slower if I mash horribly. That's awesome, Wise. How did it turn out? I hope it turned out exactly how you wanted it to turn out. But the inside makes no sense. Well, neither did the 90s, Wise. The 90s didn't make any sense either. Okay, fine. I was a little kid. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you liked how how it turned out. I mean, I was a little kid for most of the 90s. I was born in 93, so, you know. I remember the 90s, but I remember the late 90s. Gotcha. Gotcha. Lumion thought he had enough power to get back to where he belongs. Yeah, about that. So, Mouse is gonna selflessly climb back up this tower. And Lumia knows exactly what she's doing already. And zapped. The entrance is designed like a movie theater with a elevator and a hotel room, but the living room is normal hotel stuff. Gotcha. So, Mouse goes splat. And her light flickers. Back of the house has a mad scientist experiment room. Ooh, that's neat. But the maker calls out to Mouse and be like, this ain't the end. So what inspired the mad scientist experiment room? One couple and a kid. Nice. So, Pinky and the Brain. I should have known. I'm sorry for asking, Wise. I should have known. But yeah, the maker asked us if we want to be a real spirit guardian. So instead of being an assistant, we become an actual spirit guardian. And time is coming up. As soon as I push X or Y to ascend into the sky, it'll be time. They're trying to hide their experiments. They're not doing a good job of it. Who has a movie theater hotel for their house entrance? Hey, sound awesome, Wise. Alright, come on then, Lila. Time. 1:35:17. Now, that hurts. That hurts a lot. And a boring normal living room. Hey, you gotta have a normal house somewhere, Wise. I mean, come on. The reason that hurts so bad is world record, my PB / world record is 1:33:35. So I was less than 2 minutes from PB / new world record. So though I don't really run this, I mean, I do run it. I haven't run it in a little bit. I'm coming back to it now because I've missed running it. I am still playing at around PB world record. I'm so happy to see that. But yeah, this has been The Spirit and the Mouse. And at the end, we like to look at our in-game time. And also, at the end of these credits is a nice little "you squeaked 12 times." I've had a lot more squeaks. I've had less squeaks, so let's look in-game time real quick. Our in-game time was 1:32:21. Hey, at least 1:32:21. At least in-game time beats PB record, right? Anyway, I'm Jake Fedora 15. Thank you very much.